Welcome back, everyone. We are here with another LEGO review. Not a LEGO Star Wars review because we are reviewing the LEGO Fortnite Battle Bus. Super excited about this set. Been wanting to have a Battle Bus for a while. Ever since LEGO teamed up with Fortnite in the game for LEGO Fortnite, which is a really fun game, I've been wanting to get a Battle Bus. So super happy that we finally have a Battle Bus. I'm really excited to see the minifigures and the details in these minifigures. I had to get it because some of these skins I wear, some of these skins Alexia wears, and so it's super fun to have the actual minifigure now in my collection for figures that I play the video game with. So I'm really gonna go ahead and try and build this as quick as possible. It is gonna be 954 pieces, so keep that in mind. It's a little bit bigger, not terribly huge, nothing like UCS sets. So let's get into the LEGO Fortnite Battle Bus. Alrighty guys, so sorry if this is a really weird angle. I am trying to open this box standing up right now because it's such a large box. I can't sit down and see the camera, and I want to make sure I get all the angles of the box opening. We've been doing push tabs for a lot of the boxes we've been opening. Thankfully, this is actually not a push tab. As you can see here, we have our little tape on the box. So we're going to open it with our handy dandy box cutter. And a friend of mine that works at Amazon said, hey, that's the exact box cutter we use. So it's kind of funny if that is some of the box cutters that people use at Amazon. But we're gonna go ahead and crack that open from the side here. So 1 and 2. And on the back of the box, I just want to show you guys here, but it's really cool. They have a bunch of play features for it, obviously, but on top of the play features, they decided to show the minifigures here jumping out of the battle bus like you do in Fortnite. The top does come off so you can access all those minifigures inside of the battle bus, which is pretty cool too. And then some of the figures, I don't know if it's just this one, but some have like inner swappable designs of this one with the hoodie. We have the inner swappable masks and hair pieces, which is kind of cool. I hope more characters have that, or I hope multiple characters have that, and it's not just that one. So let's see what it's about. And right off the bat, I can already see that balloon piece. And I was wondering, and I'm going to show the box here actually. I was really wondering how they were going to do that balloon piece. If it was going to be cloth, plastic, if it was just going to be one custom mold, which probably is going to be really expensive if they did that. But looks like they may have done something similar to that. So there's the balloon pieces there. It isn't numbered, so probably just going to go with whatever bag I'm building. It'll probably say, oh, this is with bag 5, but looks like we have 8 bags, maybe 9. So okay, so it's 7 bags. I'm tripping. 7, 6. It was an upside down 6, which is a 9. Oh, 8 bags. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So those are all of them. That sticker sheet does look like there are a significant amount of stickers, unfortunately. So, what is that? 9 stickers? Holy smokes. So we got the V-Bucks coin, it looks like, or it's probably just on the bus, but V-Bucks. And then it says Battle Bus, a little bit of detailing on the Battle Bus. And there, yeah, that just kind of sucks, but it's okay. It is what it is. It's part of LEGO at this point now. So many stickers. And then we have the instructions. I'm going to guess like 150. Oh, 200? For 900 pieces. A lot of instructions. Okay. So we're going to be around like 220. And the sets that are in the back of this book are going to be all the LEGO Fortnite sets that we have now. So the Battle Bus that we're building today, the hamburger, the llama, and then the zombie PLE. So super excited to get into these. Parts list, of course, back here for anybody that is needing to replace parts and so on and so forth. But let's go ahead and build the Fortnite Battle Bus. Alrighty, so we went ahead and finished the build here. As you can see, we have all of the figures here laid out. I'm going to go through each and every one of the figures first. And then we have the battle bus in the back here. That is actually a pretty cool battle bus. I think there is honestly a pretty simple build technique and build overall for the entirety of it. It's not too bad, and it makes sense because there's going to be a lot of kids buying this set or asking their parents for Christmas for the set because they play Fortnite, and so of course they're going to want to make this build pretty simple and relatively easy for anyone to understand or build. But the build took me about 1:45 to 2 hours. I was building at a decent pace. I'm also watching the World Series on the side, so honestly it's up to the builder if they're going to go hard and focus in on the build. For me, I'm focused looking at the instructions, but I'm taking a few seconds here and there to look at the game and look at my screen on my iPad. So it's really up to you guys on how fast you can build that. I think it's relatively simple though. Any car build or vehicle build isn't too bad, and I think this would probably take about 1.5 to 2 hours for any normal builder. If it is a kiddo that's building it, might take like 4 and need some help. But if it's an adult or somebody who's built a lot of Lego sets, probably 1.5 to 2 hours. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive into each and every one of the minifigures. Alright, and here is the Trespasser Elite. I like this figure a lot. I really wish it had some arm printing to go with it. That'd be kind of cool. But it does have torso and back printing here. It has the shoulder piece here on this, as you see here. And then the face is kind of like a holographic or hologram face here. It's kind of interesting. But you put the helmet over that, and you can't really see it through the helmet or anything like that. The helmet is black completely, so it's interesting that they put that on there as a face piece. But anyway, I still think it's a super cool figure, as you can see here. It does come with a pickaxe for this figure. And like I said, this figure I'd probably say it's pretty cool. I just kind of wish I had arm printing. The next figure we have is the Battalion Brawler. And as you see here on the previous figure and some of the figures we're going to see here in just a minute, they have custom molding for a lot of these pieces and parts. So I don't want to hear any more excuses from Lego Star Wars why they can't do that. But anyway, front and back printing on the Battalion Brawler actually has dual molded arms, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy to me. But yeah, dual molded arms to show like a t-shirt underneath that vest. And then it has the printed pants here with one having the knee guard while the other doesn't, like the actual character does in Fortnite, which is pretty cool. The Battalion Brawler also comes with a pickaxe as well as the previous one. And the Battalion Brawler will also have a front and back face here. And this one's just kind of a small smirk. This one's a larger smirk, more confident smirk as you see there. I think this figure is sweet. I like to say that we finally have one of these in Lego, which is super cool. Dual molded arms, way to go there. It's just confusing to me how we have dual molded arms on this character, and then we don't have the printed arms on the Trespass Elite. Kind of interesting. So, like, spending a lot on this figure on the arms, and then the other one not so much. But, it is what it is. You have to have a t-shirt on that last figure, so. Next figure is the Cuddle team leader. This is Alexia's personal favorite. This is another favorite from a lot of other Fortnite players. I think it's awesome that they made Cuddle team leader into Lego. Cuddle team leader will feature a jar. It looks like a half jar of the shield, or basically a shield. So there you go. It does have front torso printing and back printing to show that heart there, and then on the back there. Leg printing as well with that, like I said, knee guard, and then the feet and the little stripes there on the thigh as well. And then the top headpiece is really cool. I hope we get more molds of that headpiece for other figures, but it's kind of honestly detailed on all fronts here with the back dots and the fur. So super cool headpiece. Take the headpiece off and we have a face here actually. So we have a smirk. And we also have a glasses design here with that and kind of an angry look. Now, the Cuddle team leader does feature a hairpiece here. So we're going to have a hairpiece for the Cuddle team leader. It's just a basic hairpiece, black hairpiece here. And like I said, you can put that on to show the face or you can take it off. I think Cuddle team leader looks the best with the little bear headpiece on, because that's kind of what you have on the skin most of the time. So I would leave it like that personally, but I think it's cool that they did feature a hairpiece and a two-sided face, which is cool. Next figure is going to be the Cube Assassin. The Cube Assassin also has another pot of shield there, and it does not have any arm printing. Like I said here, dual molded legs are a no-go either. So interesting, kind of Lego's idea for each of these minifigures, but does have front printing on the chest and then back printing here as well with that writing there. It looks really cool on both sides, and then the leg printing also looks awesome. And we'll have a holographic face under the hood here, and it's all sorts of triangles and cutouts there, so it's kind of crazy looking. But I think it's super cool how they did that. And then it's only one-sided, just to show you there, so it's only going to have one side on that face, but still really cool. Next figure is the Breet Bomber, and the Breet Bomber is actually cool because not only the skin in Fortnite, and not only that we have a Lego version, but that hairpiece is pink. That's super cool. It does come with a pickaxe, and then she'll have the llama there on the chest, and it's super cool design there. And then the waist and also leg printing there to go with it. On the back, we also have more printing. Looks like rainbows as well. And no arm printing once again, so it's really interesting. So no arm printing on Breet Bomber. Does have two-sided face for Breet Bomber. She's going to have that smiling grin face. And then on the other side, just more of a cute little smirk. So you put the hairpiece back on, and that's your Breet Bomber. If you bought this, I think before the 14th, I think that's when it ended, you would have also received a Breet Bomber build. And I'm looking for mine. I'm going to have to look for it later, and I can show you guys. Oh, I got it right here. So Fortnite and Lego were doing that promo where if you bought all, actually not all of the Fortnite sets, but if you bought a total of $100, I believe, in $20 or greater, you would receive the Breet Bomber brickheads, which is kind of cool. So it's number 254 Breet Bomber, and they actually have her here. Okay, but let's get back to the minifigures. Next is gonna be Peely. Mr. Peely here is actually my favorite. I think Peely looks so cool. It says Nana on the back, and on the front here in that chest piece you see the bandana or handkerchief there with that little vest zip up and the belt down there in the perfect spot. Looks kind of funny. Leg printing, dual molded legs. Did not cheap out on Mr. Peely. Would like to see arm printing, but again, it's a banana, so I'm not sure what we would have put there. But goggles up top to go on Peely's face with that cute smile. On the back, the goggles go all the way around, printed on that headpiece. And this is a unique piece, which is just crazy to me that we've gotten this unique piece, and it looks great. So top there is painted or colored for the actual banana. I mean, honestly, Lego really did a great job with Peely here. This is the Adventure Peely, by the way. There's so many different kinds of Peely. Oh, and I did not mention, I think Lego, again, this is kind of controversial with what was going on with Lego and Fortnite. We weren't sure if we were going to get the minifigures because there is a lot of guns in Fortnite. That's kind of the big premise of Fortnite. But this looks like the grappler gun from Fortnite as well. Yeah, they went with a grappling gun there, it looks like. And then they did a lot of pickaxes as well to kind of go against the gun mantra there. Next minifigure is going to be Raven. Raven is one of my other favorites. I think Raven looks great. I do wish Raven had, again, arm printing. We went to even do side printing and dual molded legs on Raven, which look beautiful. I mean, when I see Lego do printing like this, it's just like, I get so excited to see what they could do for Star Wars, and it doesn't happen. But it is so amazing. Those legs look great. So printing on the sides of the legs, on the bottom looks great. Chest printing looks great too. I'm going to take the hood off so you can kind of see that a little bit better. And then on the back side, we have more printing, which is beautiful. Wish we had arm printing, like I said. The face print is just one-sided. Looks kind of like a Spider-Man face when you think about it. But one-sided, nothing else, no different eye sizes or anything like that. We have the hood for Raven there as well, and he will come with a pickaxe, which is pretty cool. Next figure is going to be Meow Skulls, another one of my favorites from Fortnite. Not a big fan of it in Lego version. They did a great job of putting the head much smaller to kind of show what Meow Skulls looks like in Fortnite. But Meow Skulls is a huge ripped cat with a small head in Fortnite. So there we go. We kind of got that here with the abs and six-pack there. And then down here we have the leg printing, and Meow Skulls is going to come with, I wanted to say a 25 healing, but I honestly am not sure anymore. It doesn't look like a bandage to me. I am not sure what Meow Skulls is holding, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to look it up later on. If you know, you can comment about it, what it is. I couldn't remember from Fortnite what that could be. I didn't know if it was also like a fourth wall break with it just being like something for a cat, but again, I'm not sure. I wanted to say it was 25, like the small jars of shield, the 25 shields, but I don't think so. The small shields, I have no idea. But anyway, the tail on the back for Meow Skulls looks so funny. It's rubber, just so you know. I would be extremely careful with that piece. That just kind of gives me a fear of it ripping off or getting worn to where it'll peel off. So be careful of that. Back printing, along with that front printing, and then the leg printing as well. No side printing on this one, but then we have arm printing on Meow Skulls on that right arm. So again, just interesting how they went through with each of these characters on the printing. Next and last figure we're going to go over is Drift. Drift is another one of my favorites. Drift, I think, looks much better in Fortnite than in LEGO, however. Drift will feature that grappling gun again, but I'm going to remove it so we can see that print a little bit better. We have that hoodie on Drift right now, and then we also have the leg printing. We have back printing for that hoodie. We do not have side leg printing. We do not have arm printing. So kind of a shame there with Drift. I feel like we missed out on that too. Could have been a really cool character. If we take Drift's mask off, Drift actually features the hairpiece for the de-hooded version of Drift. So there you go. That cool hairpiece is Mohawk. And then we also have the little mask and Drift's face there. And this is only going to be a one-sided head because that hair can't cover up the second side if there was one. So we only get that one-sided head, just to keep that in mind. But I still think Drift's a cool character. Kind of wish they went a little bit harder on the Drift design there. And unfortunately, we kind of missed out, I feel like. So, but that's it for all the minifigures. We actually have a total of 9 minifigures, which is awesome. All 9 minifigures do fit inside of the battle bus, which I am going to go ahead and show you guys now. Okay, as we see here, the battle bus is complete. I think the battle bus looks amazing. We do have that big hot air balloon there, and we have little flames under here. If you look closely underneath this little propeller we have there, we also have a little satellite dish on the other side, and we have flames in there to signify that hot air going up. They went ahead and put stickers under there for a little dial to show the buttons there, V-Bucks, or on the side of both of the battle bus, which looks really cool. Those are stickers as well, though. I placed the stickers on the set as best I could because I really wanted it to look good. So those are those. And then if you actually pull up on this, you can remove the top part of the battle bus. And I'd be very careful with this part just because it is very delicate on that, and so I don't want to break it, especially with those strings for the hot air balloon. But as you can see, we got all 9 seats there. We got 3 in the front, 2 in the middle, and then 4 in the back. And all these figures fit. I remove all their attachments just because it's extremely hard to get them in with them, at least for my hands. You know, kids might be able to fit their hands inside of these small vehicles, but for me, I can't do it. So I remove all of these extra pieces, pickaxes, half jars, and grappling guns. All that good stuff comes off for me just because it's a little bit harder for me. But I'm going to go ahead and place all these figures in there so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, we finished putting all of them in there. As you see, we have all 9 figures in there. It is a little bit tight there, and I kind of wish it was a little bit more space in the interior for that reason. Meow Skulls, as you see there, cannot sit down completely because Meow Skulls has that tail, so I just make them turn around and messing around with the people in the back of the bus. And then right here you have the door, and if you grab that little door handle, you can actually open it up, and the doors do open, which is a cool play feature. And then we have one door on this side, but on the other side of the battle bus, we actually have another. Kind of like that front door average school bus that you would have here. And again, you can open that one up as well, and it pulls right like that to get to the bus driver. Trespasser Elite's piloting this bus, or driving this bus. And then we have the wheels down here, which actually rolls fairly well for the battle bus, to be honest with you. It doesn't have an issue with that. I was kind of worried about that too, being as big as it is. But school bus here, with a little bit of stickers on the side to show kind of some damage that we see in the battle bus. We have it on both sides as well, so you'll see it on this side here. And the build is pretty strong. You see me kind of tossing it around while I'm putting the figures in. You're not going to really break anything on it, so that's pretty cool. The front here has a ton of details. You can see in there, you can see Meow Skulls, you can see the Trespasser Elite driving the bus. We got the lights here in the front. We have these little side mirrors. The big yellow tube that goes in the front here that connects to the actual hot air balloon. Again, that's there too. We don't have anything missing really on the battle bus from what I've seen, and I've looked at pictures of the battle bus. We just don't see the battle bus, I feel like, as much other than the backside of it when you're loading into the game. The backside does have another door too for an emergency door, which is really cool that they added that. So you have it there, the lights, the tail lights on the back. We have the front lights. And honestly, I think the battle bus really looks great to me. This is definitely a set I'm going to have on display just because it's so recognizable now with being Fortnite huge now. On top of the fact of the matter is that this is kind of the only Fortnite sets we have. We only have 3 or 4 now. So honestly, it's super cool that we actually have Fortnite sets. So we put this one on display. Obviously, they made the zombie peely as well to go on display, but I think the battle bus looks the coolest on display. And again, it's still play set. Kids can play with this. You know, they have all the doors for playing and all the characters they included in the battle bus for playing. I think it's the best bang for your buck, being $100. The other sets are expensive as well. There's 2 other $100 sets, being the llama and the peely, the zombie peely. But in my opinion, I think this is the best set for your money. I believe the llama is 100. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is the best set for $100 though, because you're getting 9 figures. You're getting something that is so recognizable to Fortnite, which is the battle bus, and on top of that, you're getting a ton of other pieces that are custom molded and stuff. So it's, in my opinion, just the best value for what you're getting. Now, for the actual top portion of the battle bus, the hot air balloon, it is a little sketchy. I do get scared of breaking stuff when I take this on, or when I put this on and take this off. It is a little sketchy here, but you pull these down and it tightens up the strings here, and it works out pretty well for the most part. But again, it is a little shaky there. I'm worried for kids that are playing with this kind of rough. They might break these off a lot and have to fix it. But I mean, it's Lego, so you can do that. But I think the top portion best to take off is by grabbing it here and pulling it like that, because otherwise you might break something. I wouldn't grab it from the hot air balloon. I wouldn't grab it from strings or the sides like this and pull it up. I would just pull these up, and then you can grab right here under here, and that's the best way to pull it off, just because it's pretty connected there. So, but overall, I love the battle bus. I think it's a great design, like I said. Let's go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, so that is the build and the battle bus. What do I think about the battle bus? I think it's a great set, honestly. It's going to be a huge kid set. Christmas is right around the corner. This is going to be the set kids are asking their parents for. I definitely think so. I think it's a great set nonetheless for adults as well. Anybody that's just a fan of Fortnite is going to love this set. With the figures that you get, with the build that you get, I think it's the best deal that Fortnite has for Lego right now. For the set's rating, I'd probably give this a 9.5 out of 10. That 0.5 is just dispersed amongst those figures that we talked about that really should have had some arm printing, some side printing, dual molded legs. We see it in some, and then we don't see it in others. It's really weird. It's just kind of sporadically random. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's just if one of them's wearing a black coat and they don't decide to put any arm printing on that. That's probably a big part of it. But again, it's just a little bit different that I haven't seen. Dual molding legs on one figure, another figure has nothing. So interesting. But I still think it's a great set. I still think the figures are depicted well. You know who they are, and you know what characters they are, what skins they are from the game. So, and this is kind of one of the best situations we've seen with a video game being put in Lego, or vice versa, Lego being put in a video game, as we see in Fortnite too. This set, I think, just is great for what it is. For the price, you're getting plenty of figures, you're getting a decent piece count, and you're getting a unique build. So, I recommend going to get this. It is $100 as of right now. I believe It will be on a sale for some retailers during the Black Friday that's coming up in a month here, also the Christmas time, so maybe just look out for deals. If you are buying it as a gift, maybe just wait to see if there is a deal that you can grab during that Black Friday time. If you're not and you're a big Fortnite advocate and you love the game, I would just go get the set. It's an awesome set to have, and you could still display the set very well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more reviews, to more Lego Star Wars stuff on the way. I got some Star Wars stuff coming because a lot of sets I haven't covered that are new, and I have them here, so we'll be getting into that. Also, we'll be doing some other content here as we are approaching move out date. We're going to be doing a whole video on tearing down all of these sets, this huge shelf of sets. I mean, half of these shelves you can't really see what's behind. There's more sets behind there, guys, so we're going to be showing all this going into boxes, and then the new Lego room, which is going to be awesome, so stay tuned for all of that. Appreciate all of you guys that are subscribers. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, that like button while you're down there, and we'll see y'all in the next one.